We begin tonight with breaking news out of Jacksonville. The man shooting a police officer and her K-9 partner is now in custody. Thanks for being here. I'm Brennan Gurley. Authorities confirmed to CBS 19 that Bobby Michael Dennis was captured after a 3-day-long manhunt. He was found in a wooded area west of the city after a multi-agency manhunt. Dennis is charged with attempted capital murder of a peace officer, interference with a police service animal, and 2 counts of obstruction or retaliation. We will have a live report from our Robert De La Garza and a press conference from Jacksonville Police Chief Steven Markasy in just a moment. And it looks like we are hearing from him right now. Let's go and bring him in.
Go ahead.
Good evening. I'm Steven Markasy. I'm the Chief of Police here at the Jacksonville Police Department. Tonight at approximately 8:30 p.m., multiple law enforcement agencies assisted the Jacksonville Police Department in serving a search warrant at a property on County Road 3509 just west of the Jacksonville city limits for the apprehension of Bobby Michael Dennis, 64 years old, of Jacksonville. Upon arrival, Dennis was immediately located in a wooded area and surrendered to law enforcement. Bobby Dennis was handcuffed with the injured officer's handcuffs. That happened without incident, and he was transported to the Cherokee County Jail. He is charged with the following offenses: attempted capital murder of a peace officer, first-degree felony; interference with police service animal, state jail felony; and 2 counts of obstruction retaliation, third-degree felony. Following multiple days of extensive investigative efforts, numerous agencies worked together to bring this case to a safe resolution. The Jacksonville Police Department would like to extend their sincere gratitude to each and every one of you for your tireless dedication, teamwork, and support throughout this investigation. We extend our sincerest gratitude to the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, Texas Department of Public Safety, and Texas Ranger Division, Texas Parks and Wildlife Law Enforcement Division, our federal partners ATF, FBI, U.S. Marshals, the Kilgore Police Department, Bullard Police Department, Tyler Police Department, Smith County Sheriff's Office, Jacksonville Fire EMS, and multiple other supporting agencies. I'll answer any questions.
Did you guys get some sort of tip off, or just?
So we've received hundreds of tips actually, and we have followed up on every one. I will tell you that this was done through investigative police efforts to locate his whereabouts.
Y'all found him in like the Cooney area, is that how that's?
Yes, sir.
So that's in between here and Frankston,
Yes,
correct?
sir.
Y'all had about, I would say probably 40 or so patrol units that we saw kind of convoy get together. Y'all were blocking off traffic moments ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys, if you're joining us now, we're with Chief Steven Markasy. If you're joining us now, Chief, y'all had a convoy of about 40 or 50 people. What all did it take tonight to get this suspect? I know this has been 4 long days for y'all.
Yes, sir.
And this was a local manhunt that turned into a statewide manhunt really quickly. We saw the governor get involved.
Yes, sir.
What all went in tonight to get this suspect in custody?
So 2 things. This turned out to be nationwide, and I promise you there's more than 50 cops there. What that took was, it took a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, countless hours. I can tell you that nobody that I named off in that list has had very much sleep in the last 4 days. So yeah, we're going to take that many people because he shot one of my officers.
You said a minute ago that the handcuffs that were used to arrest him, can you say that again for us?
Yes, sir. They were the injured officer's handcuffs.
Is that something that y'all would typically do? What led to that decision?
That's something I'm going to do out of respect for that officer that's still in the hospital.
We saw you at yesterday's press conference. You almost teared up. I think you're getting pretty emotional now.
Yes, sir.
This is a big deal to you.
Yes, sir.
How big was this moment for y'all? I know you were trying to do this as peacefully, and I know
Absolutely.
you gave him every opportunity. What was this moment for you like tonight?
Man, it couldn't have been any better. And I don't mean that just for the men and women that work for me and the men and women that were helping me, but for the suspect himself, for his family, for his friends. Respectfully, this was the best way it could have ended, and I'm glad it did.
You kind of touched on a little bit about, I was out here earlier. It looked like there was like you might have been able to catch this guy around 4:30ish, but how long was that search for, and being able to take him in to Jacksonville, and with the help of who?
Sorry, I'm not sure I understood that question.
I think he's talking about the cemetery. Y'all went out to the cemetery today, but that
non-related.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
that
today,
was
y'all got we were out here in the parking lot, and we saw that convoy. They had closed off this entire parking lot in this intersection right here. Did y'all know 100% that when y'all took off this evening at 8:30 or around 8, that y'all were going to be able to find him potentially?
We were pretty certain where he was. I was hopeful that we would be able to find him. I was hopeful he would surrender as he did, which made it easier. Otherwise, we would have been on another manhunt, just in a different location. So that was an immediate resolution, and I thank God that it happened that way, honestly.
And you say he surrendered. Was it a peaceful surrender?
Yes, sir.
So he just came out with his hands up and...
Yes, sir.
Was there a resident or anything like that? You said it's a wooded area, but I mean, just was there a residence or someone he was staying with or anything like that?
So there are multiple homes on a property just south of where he was located in the woods. I didn't make contact with any residents. I came back to the PD to get ready for media because I wanted the community to know immediately. Multiple officers stayed out there and multiple agencies to process the scene. Something else that's not in that press release, because I was typing it while they were processing the scene. In the woods, we did locate what appeared to be the start of a bunker type thing where he was concealing himself. In that bunker, we did find a 9mm pistol.
And y'all believed he used an AR-15 as well?
Yes,
correct?
sir.
So he had multiple guns potentially?
Yes, sir.
As y'all got there tonight?
Yes, sir.
What would you like to say? I know that you had mentioned some of the folks before our broadcast started live here at 10 o'clock. You got the sheriff here with you. You got a bunch of people that have been in part of this search.
Yes, a couple things. Despite the feeling that we have as a community now that we're safer, we can't forget that I still have an officer sitting in a hospital who had an additional surgery today. She is a strong woman, probably one of the strongest women I've ever met, and I'm so thankful that I get to work with her. Second off, I will tell you that there have been hundreds of officers through different agencies throughout these last 4 days. When I got the call, the first person I called was Sheriff Brent Dixon, and I told him I need you. That's the only person I called. Everybody else came on their own will. Sheriff Dixon has been by me every minute of this, early mornings, late nights, little sleep, no sleep. He has not left my side. I'm very thankful for him. I'm very thankful for the Texas Department of Public Safety. Those guys are rock stars, and they're the best at what they do.
Y'all, you've got a few charges that he's being faced with.
Yes, sir.
Have you spoke to the district attorney's office? I mean, have y'all even had a chance to talk about like how this prosecution is going to look like on this?
Very little talk with the district attorney's office. They will be the ones prosecuting this, so there are things that we would like to avoid. For instance, the body camera video. For this to be prosecuted in Cherokee County, where I want it to be prosecuted at, that could hinder that, which is another reason the body camera hasn't been released, but also out of respect of my officer. That video shows her running for her life while 20 rounds were being fired at her, approximately 20 rounds, with her back to the suspect running away from him. My officer doesn't have to live through that while she is sitting in a hospital bed. That's my decision, and I understand that the community would probably like to see the video, but I can tell you we didn't shoot at any citizen. We didn't do anything wrong. I don't have to make that social media content.
Yeah, I mean, talking about social media, I mean, there's been a lot of comments, but regarding the video, regarding how long this manhunt has taken, just kind of what would be your message to the viewers now?
Yeah, so just as far as that go, my job as a police chief is one to let the community be aware of what we're doing and let them know what's going on in our city. It is not my job to entertain misinformation on Facebook. I have not had time to be on Facebook, but obviously I hear what's going on. My job is to produce facts, which is what I've done this whole time. I respect opinions of others, and if they don't go along with the facts, there's nothing I can do. But I've provided you with facts since day one. The story hasn't changed. I had an officer that was shot. I had a manhunt for Bobby Dennis, and now I found him, and that is all in the press release. She was not there. She was not sent by anybody in my office to go serve a warrant. She was doing really good police work because she's a really good officer. She knew he had a warrant. She moseyed by the address. He was there. She got out because she's not a coward.
Have you told the officer that her shooter has been caught?
She was the first phone call I made.
Are y'all suspecting anybody helped him during this time that he was on the run?
Obviously, and I say that because I know he didn't run to the area that he was at. I assume he got picked up by a car. I won't go into details as to kind of how we tracked where he went and the hours and the time frame of what we tracked and what we knew, but he had help, and we will continue this investigation, and I promise you charges will come to anyone who hindered him that we find out about.
Anything else you want us to know?
No, I do thank God that this ended the way it did. We have the best police department. I am a little biased, but as you saw for the last 4 days, I think everyone agree. If you don't, I respect that, but I'm telling you we do.
One more question.
Yes, ma'am.
When you told her that her shooter has been caught, could you tell us that reaction and also an update on how she's doing?
We were both crying. She's doing well. Like I said, she's a strong woman. I went and visited her and her husband. It was good spirits, which was great. I mean, I think they were probably better off than I was. They're handling this well. I do know that in days to come it's going to be very hard for her, but we're here for her.
And the K-9 is also expected to make it.
The K-9's expected to make it. The K-9 did need multiple surgeries also. He is at home with a coworker, another officer, being taken very well care of.
Thanks, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, guys, so we just heard from the Chief of Police of Jacksonville Police Department.
Alrighty, if you are joining us now, you just heard from Jacksonville's Police Chief, Steven Markasy. He was answering questions surrounding the capture of Blue Alert suspect Bobby Dennis. Just kind of a recap on that press conference that he had with multiple the media out there is that Bobby Dennis, when he took him into custody, he used the injured officer's handcuffs that were placed on Bobby Dennis. We learned from the Chief Markasy that a bunker was started in the woods, and they also possibly found the gun in connection to this shooting. We also learned that the officer is still in the hospital. She has required several surgeries. He actually confirmed to us during this press conference that she actually needed another surgery earlier today. She is recovering well, according to him, and so we're continuing to keep our thoughts and prayers with her. In regards to the K-9 Renzo, we just asked questions about the condition of the K-9 who has also been injured in this, that he has also received multiple surgeries. And again, we got that confirmed that K-9 Renzo is now with another officer within the police department. When asked about, his reaction to when he found out about the arrest of the suspect Bobby Dennis, he said that the first call that he made was to that injured officer just to confirm to her that they got Bobby Dennis off the street. Again, we're going to continue to follow this story, bring you the latest developments on this. Our Robert De La Garza is out there on the scene. This all wrapped up within about 12 minutes at press conference. But again, breaking news we're following into our newsroom. Bobby Dennis has been on the run, and he is the man in connection to the shooting of a Jacksonville police officer. He has been captured. He is now in the Cherokee County Jail.